Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning. How is everyone doing this morning during this quarantine and days and weeks of isolation? I don't even know what day we're on, but what's up, Brit, Mighty Warrior? What's going on? Tell Grandma and Bella I said what's up. Just want to get on here and see how everybody was doing. I think the last live that I actually did was before all this coronavirus happened. Just wanted to let everyone know I'm here. We're making it. This homeschool thing ain't for me, but we're making it. Just wanted to see how everybody else is doing. What projects do you have going on? What things have you sat down and talked about and wrote down? And that's why I titled this live goals. Hey Sarita, how you doing? I titled this goals because during this time of isolation and during this alone time with our families, this is the time for us to reflect. This is the time for us to think about what we want to do in our long-term goals and our short-term goals. This is the time to be sitting down and doing projects that you have procrastinated on and put off for months and days and years. This is the time for you to be cleaning out your closet. Not figuratively speaking, your closet, but your personal closet. This is the time to just lay all the cards on the table and, get rid of distractions, get rid of toxic environments and toxic relationships and toxic people. This is the time to just clean out your mess and lay everything on the table. Now, as for me, yeah, I've, got some stuff lined up, but honestly, I'm really going to be transparent and admit to you guys, like, this quarantine, this isolation period has really been rough for me personally. It's been hard. It's been rough. Yeah, I will be glad when it's over, but once it's over, like everyone else, I'm going to be changed by this. It's going to be different because any of you with kids know you do not like being cooped up in the house with your child. Now, if it's a snow day, yeah, I can take that. But we've been out of school for a whole month. I can't do it. You teachers, I have a brand new respect for you, okay? Kim, I know exactly a teacher's struggles. You guys have our kids from 8 to 2:30 every single day. It's only been, 6 weeks? And I'm about to pull my hair out. Like, homeschooling is for some people, but I'm going to admit it ain't for me. Like, we do our work. The first week was all good. The first couple weeks was good, but after that, I was like, oh God, no, please. Which is why you need to set goals. This is why you need to plan and have activities and try to stay busy. Angelica, you know what I'm talking about. You feeling my pain. I'm about to send your boy over there to you so he can keep Fat Boy and his buddy Valencia company. But anywho, as I was saying before, but I didn't want to get off track, but talking about cleaning out your closet and setting goals. And Angelica, we're going to talk after this live, and I'm going to hip you to some stuff, okay? We're going to talk after this. But it's very important that we don't slip into a state of depression, a state of loneliness, a state of withdrawal. It's very important that Not only do we take time for our families and our kids during all of this, but we also take time for us. We take time to evaluate, why we're in the situation that we're in, why we're going through this isolation period, why we are in this state that we're in, why the world and the country is suffering like this. Take time to think about all of that. Because before all of this happened, all of us were doing our own thing. Each and every one of us was busy doing our own thing. We had this going on, we had that going on. We didn't have time for other people. We didn't have time for our family. We didn't have time for us. We didn't have time to check on our friends. We didn't have time for that because we were so consumed with ourselves and work and outside activities and all of this. And then boom, this happens. Now's the time for you to sit still. Now's the time for you to listen. Listen to what is being told to us. Listen to what God is telling you. Listen to you. Just listen to everything around you. The distractions are gone. There's nothing left. So what do? Some of us panic. Oh, I got to do this. So I got to do that. Some of us really don't understand that the outcome of all of this once it's over. Yeah, I get on here and I joke about, homeschooling ain't for me. Oh, I can't do this with my child. Oh, blah, 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 blah. Oh, I'm not a teacher. No, I'm not a teacher, but I'm learning things every single day about myself and about my child. Yeah, I may get on here and joke about it, but I honestly, before all this even happened, I had a respect for teachers, because when you're working in the school system, you see a lot, you hear a lot, you see it all. And being that I've been in the schools, the elementary and the high schools, there really isn't anything that I haven't seen or heard. So the lack of respect that these teachers and administrators and even some of us secretaries get, it is overwhelming. And sometimes it does cause us to have a mental breakdown. And sometimes it does causes us to check out. But when all this is said and done, I want to see how many people have a newfound gratitude and respect for teaching personnel, for the admin, for the faculty and the staff in the classrooms. Because this isn't going to be just a 4, 6, 8, 12-week thing. This is going to go on for a while. Our kids may or may not go back to school. And if they don't, then we got to get creative, parents. We got to get creative. We got to get stuff done. We got to have activities planned for them. We can't just park them in front of a TV and be like, here, watch this while I go and have a drink. Or here, watch this while I go do. No. We got to plan. We got to plan ahead. You got to have a plan. This just didn't happen. This was in the making. Like, none of us expected this. So in the future, we got to be ready. We have to be on point. We have to have all of our ducks in a row, which during this time, it's time to write. Start writing in that journal. Start charting your daily inspirations, your aspirations, whatever it is you want to accomplish. Facebook ain't the place to write everything down. Everybody don't need to know what you're doing. Really, they don't. I mean, you need to get a journal. Start writing your journal. Your friends don't need to know what you're going through. Your friends don't need to know every move. Now, granted, if there's a few that you trust, if there's a few in your circle like me, then yeah, you can do that. But everybody don't need to know what you're doing. Everybody don't need to know your moves. Everybody don't need to know what's going on which is why, invest in a journal and write on a computer. Just do something to get those feelings out there. Everybody doesn't need to see. Social media is not the place to just vent every day. Because granted, Facebook, yeah, Facebook is turning out to be something. Because, you got people downing one another, dissing one another, talking about one another. Mothers downgrading the fathers to their children, fathers vice versa. It's just, it's getting to be a little bit too much. And I just think that when we put our stuff out on social media, it's like a soap opera. Like, who wants to watch and tune into a constant soap opera? We got all of this stuff going on in the outside world. Then we need to just take time and just celebrate the fact that, one, we're alive. Two, some of us don't have jobs to go to. Some of us do. Those that are working from home, I applaud you. I commend you. Keep up the good work. Those of you that are still working, that are going out into the field with everybody else, not knowing what you're bringing back to your families, I pray for you. I pray for you. I pray that, you don't bring anything back to your families. I pray for your safety. I pray for your well-being as you're going out here each and every day, coming in contact with people. And we should hold them up to the highest regard and be thankful for them too, because, those are considered our essential workers, the doctors, our nurses, our postal workers, the grocery store clerks. All of those people are considered essential, and they're risking their lives daily, while some of us are sitting either working from home or not even working, and are complaining. So, it's really time to get the priorities straight, priorities in order, and just get our lives together. And hopefully when we all come out of this, we'll all come out changed person, changed people. And, we can just not take life for granted, and just reflect on what all of this has done for us and done to us, and how it's all changed us. I don't know what your plans are, but for me, it's just like a different outlook, because, the only time that I've ever been home this amount of time is during a snow day, when we had the last blizzard and we were out of school for all that time. That is like the most time I have been, like, literally at home. But now this is like all new to me. So I'm just really taking it day by day. But once it's all over, it's like on a popping. So yeah, I'm gonna get out and celebrate with some of the girls, but I'm also gonna be grateful and take into effect that, I'm here. We got through it. We made it. We all made it once this is all said and done. So with that being said, I hope you all have goals. I hope you all have decided what aspirations and what things you want to accomplish while we are out, while we are isolated, while